Hi there, birdies. Welcome back to the nest and welcome to another pick a card. So, I do want to apologize for my voice because I don't know what's going on, but it's acting up. So, it could be sounding a little different. But yeah, so today we have another pick a card around your future spouse. This is a series. This is the, second/third. We already had one that was 18 plus, your sexual life with your future spouse. Then last week we had one that was who is your future spouse. Today we have this one, and the next one will be your firsts with your future spouse. So your first kiss, your first date, your first time, your first night, your first kid. Okay, but getting back into today's reading, we are going to take a look at how you'll meet your future spouse. When will that happen, and what will be like the first impression of each other? So we have four beautiful pals here with us today. For pal number one, we have some Tangerine Quartz. For pal number two, we have some red coral. For pile number three, we have some tiger's eye. And for pile number four, we have some opalite. Alright, so if you want to check by the timestamps and there may be like a significant number for you, you can definitely do that. The timestamps are going to be down below, but you can feel free to pause the video and connect a little bit with the crystals, with the pals, see which one calls to you, and whenever you're ready, I will see you over there. Hi there, pal number one. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Tangerine Quartz, you are definitely in the right place. Let's get here on how you are going to meet this person. So we're going to leave the tarot to the end. We're going to start here with my deck, Make Me Love Love. And we have Engagement, Union, Official, Level Up. Very interesting. We have Mystery, Secrets, Closed Book, Magical, Soulmate, Connection, Chemistry, Relationship. And we have Body, Exercise, Health, Self-Care. So let's actually pull all the cards straight away. We also have here Release. Oh, okay. We also have Page of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Hermit, and the Lovers. So to be honest, I kind of feel like one of you, it's not really into the whole commitment thing. Because I feel like one of you may have just broken up with someone. We have this Release, or they may not have necessarily broken up with someone, but I kind of get this feeling that they may kind of be releasing someone and finally being at the stage of like moving on. I don't really care about this anymore. I don't really care about this person. They hurt me. I'm moving on. I don't care. And I feel like that is your energy. I kind of feel like it's for you, but it could also be for this person. But that is the energy surrounding the encounter and how it will lead to that. So I definitely feel like one of you is releasing someone here. And then when you meet, there's this like immediate connection towards one another, especially with the soulmate card coming through. I do feel like you're going to be quite goofy. And I'm kind of seeing here a couple of things. This could also be talking about like you'll meet through someone's engagement, through someone's marriage. It could be like through some sort of party. But I'm also picking up on like the gym. So if you go to the gym or you have plans on going to the gym, that could be where you meet this person. But I definitely feel like there is this feeling of you getting to know each other with no big expectation. I feel like especially the person that is releasing someone, there is this feeling of nothing is going to really, move forward from this. Like nothing is going to happen. Nothing is really going to develop from this point. And little do you know that this is your soulmate, this is your future spouse. But I really feel like at the same time, the connection is going to be there. I feel like at the very least, there is this amazing friendship that is going to blossom between the two. I feel like you have a lot of things in common, and I feel like this person is also going to be very sweet. And I definitely get this feeling that, I don't know, it's like it feels free and it feels good to also be looked at. It feels good to also be appreciated, but I do get this sense of like emotionally there is going to be a big distance. So I don't think that you're going to talk about like the deepest secrets and the biggest vulnerabilities with each other straight away. But I definitely see those two scenarios of like this happening at an engagement party, or literally a marriage, a wedding, or at the gym. I also see that. It could actually be raining because we have this Release here and it looks like it's raining. But I just feel like there's this feeling of, again, it's that freedom. It may be like a metaphor here, in this case, the rain. It's like you have, or this person have been kind of healing a lot and maybe crying a lot. And it kind of feels like when you meet, there's this like breath of fresh air. And I really feel like that's how you're going to feel about each other. But I definitely feel like you could meet this person at night. And it could be, if it is not raining, I do feel like it is very cloudy. And I wouldn't be surprised if this happens like around winter time, maybe even autumn, winter. I'm kind of getting a colder season. But I also get this feeling of, if, for example, if it is the case of the gym, I get this feeling of one of you kind of going to the other and kind of congratulating on the gains, or maybe even like asking for some help, because we have the hermit here. It could be like asking for some help for, you know, to set up some weights, or to, hey, am I doing the exercise correctly, or something like that. And boom, you just start talking, and that's what happens. But I do get this feeling of like one of you, I definitely get this feeling of like one of you being wiser or being more able to help the other. And I feel like that's how it starts. It could also be like you're wanting to, especially if it is like an engagement party or a wedding, it could be that you want to get a drink, or this person wants to get a drink, but you don't really know where that is. And so you kind of, you go to this person because it's the closest, and probably because you find them cute. But again, I really feel like, and I kind of feel like this could be you, like moving on from someone, so you're not really opening to relationships and to a commitment. So you're like, okay, this is like, I just need help. I literally just need help. I don't really want to flirt. But you kind of ask, okay, like, where's the food, or where's the open bar, or whatever. And this person kind of walks with you. It's like, oh, it's there. I was actually going to get a drink or something, you know? I kind of see that happening here as well. I do feel like there is a feeling here of someone helping the other person out. But I also feel like there is something around, I kind of, like, there's something about, like, one of you being quite gloomy. To be honest, I feel like it's both of you. There's this feeling of, like, both of you being kind of in a not so great mood, but the second you start talking, things kind of lift up, you know, things kind of get a little bit, okay, I can finally breathe. And I feel like there is going to be this big sense of, I don't know, just companionship. You know, I really wouldn't be surprised if this starts off as a friendship and then it kind of moves into something more. If I do have to be honest, if this is, especially if this is like a wedding or an engagement party, something like that, there could be some nasty stuff happening, okay? It could be like a little sneaking off to the bathroom or something. But I do feel like that is more for a few of you, you know, I don't really see that happening for all of you. But yeah, so let's get here into what will be the first impression of each other. So we have here for you and for them. So your first impression of them, we have reconciliation. Interesting. We have the magician. We have gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. And we have retreat and true love. And for this person's first impression of you, let me just see if this is in frame. All right. For their first impression of you, we have answers. So they're the one that is probably like asking you something. It could even be, you know, if it is the case of the gym, it could even be that thing of just wanting to find an excuse. So it's like, you know, that typical case of, hey, are you using this machine, or are you going to need it, or something like that. And I feel like that kind of starts off the conversation. But we also have the Six of Cups. We have domestic happiness and devoted affection. I will win thee in my arms. So thought thee would bind the honeysuckle gently untwist. Shakespeare, I cannot read you. I'm sorry. But we have calling in your soulmate and religious factors. So I do feel like you're the one that could be releasing someone here. For some of you, I don't think that this is for all of you though. For some of you, this could be someone from the past. And so it's like you kind of bump into each other at the gym, or you bump into each other through mutual friends. And you know, at a wedding or engagement party or something like that, and you kind of start picking up things again. I don't really see, especially you, to be honest, I don't really see you engaging in this reconciliation too much if it is someone from the past. But I do feel like for most of you, this is someone new, but there is definitely this energy of what I'm manifesting is not you. What I'm manifesting is someone else. It's the person from the past. And so I do feel like you're not really looking at this person with the intention of, oh, this is, this is going to be my future spouse. This is going to lead to a relationship. I don't really see you engaging in that, because I feel like your heart could still be somewhere else. That's why I feel like you're at this point of, if a friendship develops from here, great. If not, nothing else is going to really unfold here. It's a friendship or nothing else. And I kind of feel like, again, little do you know that this is actually going to be your future spouse, but I do get this feeling like, in the end, this person is exactly what you're manifesting. And I feel like your heart could be hurting, and I don't know, I feel like you're just having this really clear expectation of what your future spouse looks like, or what your next relationship looks like who is that person. And I do feel like you're kind of focused on someone from the past, and so you don't really recognize the potential for this person to be your future spouse and to go into a relationship. I kind of feel like the conversations that you have, even though it's not like super deep and super emotional, I do get this feeling of like you could have conversations that kind of bring some light into you and kind of helps you move into this place of like moving on, especially with this gratitude card. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates vision for tomorrow. And it could even be that, by the end of the conversation, by the end of the night, you have a different vision of this person than it started. So again, you clearly don't see this person as anything else than just potentially a friend. But as the night goes on, I feel like you get a little bit curious. I feel like you get a little bit, okay, well, I do wonder. But I feel like you don't really allow yourself to invest in those thoughts, because I feel like you're still kind of healing from something else here. And so it's like you need a little time, and you need some distance from thinking of this person in any other way. But I do feel like there is a lot of healing that is going to come forward from this straight away. But in regards to how this person, your future spouse, will see you, their first impression, they're going to see you as a wish fulfilled. I even feel like with this answers and calling in your soulmate, this person is definitely looking for a committed relationship. This person is definitely like serious, rock solid. They're here to love. They're here because they want something secure and serious, and this is it, I'm ready. And I even feel like it could be happening like within days in terms of like this person kind of calls out to the universe or to God, whatever they believe, like, come on, for freaking sake, give me, my future spouse, give me the person, my true love, give me the person that is going to be with me for the rest of my life. And then a few days later you meet, and this person's like, holy shit, okay, this works, because I feel like they're just going to be so enamored by you straight away. I really feel like they're going to start imagining their whole future with you straight away, especially with this domestic happiness and devoted affection. To be honest, I get this feeling like if it is up to them, they will provide to you with everything that you need, everything that you want. You just ask, they give you. I feel like they're just super open to love and super open to giving love. And so I feel like they could when you kind of go your own ways, if it doesn't lead to like a sexy time, I feel like it is this person that asks you for your number, and then not the other way around, or like for social media or something like that. Because I definitely feel like there's this feeling of them fighting for you, them wanting you and not giving up until they have you, or at least until they get to know you. I also feel like for some of you, there could be something here like until next time, especially if it is, for example, it's an engagement party until the wedding. When it's the wedding, I'll ask this person their number, or I'll spy a little bit on social media to see if I can find them. And same thing when it comes to the gym. It could be that not the first time around, when you meet, they ask you a number straight away. But it could be like the second time that they see you, they ask it, because they may even like look at the time and be like, okay, so pile number 1 is here at this hour, so I need to start coming every single day at this hour to see if I can see them again. It's like it's not really in a place of like obsession, or I don't know, just like following you or spying on you, or a stalker kind of energy. It's not really that. I just feel like this person is like so sure that you're the one that they're not even questioning anything. It's like, I know it. So you're going to be mine. I'm going to have you. And at least I'm going to go on a date with you. I'm going to do my best to make that happen. Especially with this beautiful energy of like the Six of Cups. They really feel this immediate spark with you, this immediate connection. They feel this soulmate energy surrounding the two of you. And it's like, this is something special, So I really feel like they're going to, I don't know, enjoy it. They're really going to love it to be with you and spend time with you. And they're really going to put in the effort. I love seeing that. I really love seeing that. All right. So let's see here. What do we have in terms of timing? All right. So we're going to pull first some more specific ones, and then we're going to grab some more tarot to see like how it will lead to this situation, and in terms more of an energetic timing and not so much of a physical timing. But we have once you let go. So yeah, there's clearly this thing of like letting go of this past relationship, moving on. We have coming quickly. Not supposed to know. I love it when this card comes out, or this paper comes out. And we have holy cow next week. That is quick. So you could already be in this energy of like, you know what? No, I'm just freaking moving on from this person. I don't really care. But I feel like it's still a very sensitive time. And so you're still kind of trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to move on? What do I need to let go of expectations here? But I still feel like when you meet this person, there's still a bit of attachment to the past and not a very big desire to create something very solid and very serious. I feel like you're going to be a bit detached from love. But apparently this is happening pretty freaking soon. Next week, coming quickly. Damn. All right, let's pull here some more specific timing. Yeah, we have Five of Wands. That is around a week. So there's definitely that confirmation there. But we have Five of Wands, Page of Swords. This person, this first part of like just asking for help and just asking for something, especially if you go to the gym and there's that energy. This could also be like a walk in the park. And it's like you always go to the same park or you always go to the same, I'm also hearing coffee shop, but especially if it's that thing of like a day-to-day energy and not so much like an engagement party or wedding. It could be that you already met this person, maybe just, face to face, you've already seen them, but you haven't really made too much of a conversation with them. The thing is, they're kind of spying on you, so they could already be looking into your social medias, or trying to find you. It could be that, for example, they're following the gym account, and they're kind of going there and see if there are any photos of you, or if they post any story that sometimes gyms, at least my gym does that, kind of repost the stories where it's like, hey, I came to the gym today, and they're kind of repost, and I feel like they kind of try to look for you, but when it comes to your specific timing and how you can align with this a little bit better, I do feel like there is this feeling of like letting go of this resistance to letting go of this past person. I feel like there is also a feeling of perhaps you have been overworking and maybe even using that as an escape from facing those feelings and has an escape of really letting go of that person. So I feel like that is also important for you to look at. Are you avoiding your emotions? Are you avoiding what your heart is telling you and what your intuition is telling you? And are you still holding on to this person? It's like, I feel like you have a few I feel like you need a little bit of awareness on how you're feeling and what you're doing and what you're saying. And I definitely feel like this second, again, once you let go, the second you make this decision to let go of the past, to let go of this past person, I definitely feel like you feel more connected with this person. It can happen like boom, really quickly. Okay, but let's pull here some advice for you just to finish this up on how you can connect with this person. We have a time for healing. Not surprised to see that one there. It's time to take action. Also, if you have been thinking of like going to the gym or changing your usual coffee shop or wanting to start going for walks, please do. Please freaking do. The energy is gaining momentum, a new romantic cycle begins. So I really feel like this is your confirmation that, hey, this person is definitely like already in your energy. This new cycle is already here, especially with this really quick energy. This is already here. Again, for some of you, I feel like you already know this person, but it is time for you to take action and to move away from this past situation here. Okay. So yeah, plan number 1. This is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I hope you're excited. Definitely let me know in the comments. Leave me a little butterfly emoji if you chose pile number 1. And yeah, so if you want to check out the other piles, I will link them in the little cards. If you want to connect with me and support me any further, my private readings and Patreon is going to be down below, where you can find twin flame readings in self-care content. In the private readings, we have a bunch of them, so definitely go check it out. And you can also check out my individual signs channels, the Sunny Virgo and the Sunny Virgo Tarot, for individual cusps and individual signs. Okay, so with that being said, I love it very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi there, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the red coral, you're in the right place. So let's see here how you meet your person. We're going to start with that. Then we're going to start with, then we're going to get into your first impression of one another and some timing and advice at the end. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have with the Make Me Love Love Oracle? We have divine intervention, divine timing, life purpose. We have crossroads, choices, to go on and off. It's interesting, this do you want to continue? It's really catching my attention. We also have loyalty, marriage, commitment, only you. We have facade, 2 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting a couple of things. One of them is that you or this person, this could be very specific, but you or this person could be I believe it's called a family lawyer that deals with divorces and all of that. And it could be that they just got out of a meeting about a divorce. It could be their own divorce, to be honest. And I kind of feel like you may bump into each other. I do feel like this could be someone from your childhood. And so there's a little bit of that energy of you already know each other, but maybe you don't really know each other. You just know of each other's existence. But I really get this feeling of it's either one of you, it's a lawyer and it has to deal with divorces, or one of you is going through a divorce and you kind of meet around that time. Because especially with this, do you want to continue? And the crossroads, stay or go. I even get this feeling of you could, excuse me. It's one of you could have just gotten a breakup and you kind of bump into each other, or with the 2 of Wands especially, it's maybe you have gone through a divorce, or again, you or your person have gone through a divorce, and you kind of go to your hometown and you meet this person there. You connect with this person again. It doesn't have to be a divorce. It could just be a breakup. But there is this feeling of I don't really feel like you're going to be looking for a new beginning. I don't really feel like you're going to be looking for each other. I just feel like it happened, especially with divine intervention. It's surprise. It's the universe really has some plans for the 2 of you. And I even get this feeling of whoever is going here through the breakup or through the divorce, I feel like they're still kind of caught up with, if you were drawn to pile number 1, maybe check it out. But I feel like this is a little bit more of a different energy. But I feel like one of you could still be questioning if you should go back to that person, if you should try again this marriage, if there's still something to work there. And maybe you kind of go into this vacation as, okay, let me take a break here and get my thoughts together. And I also feel like for some of you that whoever is going through that breakup or divorce is totally done with that. And so there's this escape feeling. But I definitely feel like you could meet, again, either the second you kind of get out of the divorce meeting, especially if it is a divorce meeting, or you just went through a breakup and you're kind of traveling. I do feel like it could be solo traveling, and you meet this person there. And I definitely feel like, I don't know, there's this feeling of not really expecting to see that person there, or not really expecting to see how this person is today. Because especially if this is someone from your hometown, maybe from school, It could be that you have a really clear view on how this person looks like and, how they are and their personality. And I feel like this person could have had like a glow up, or you could have had a glow up. And it's like you're going to surpass each other's expectations. And I feel like the passion, the attraction is going to be like off charts. For some of you, there could even be like a little rebound thing here. That could be how it starts. But I definitely get this feeling of like some travel, and it could be either a vacation and you meet that person there, but I'm also getting this feeling of like going back to your hometown after a breakup, after a divorce, after someone ended something here. I also feel like it could be like a business trip, because we even have like the life purpose. So it could be like a business trip, and it kind of takes you to each other. That's really cute. Let's see here how you're going to see each other. Your first impressions that can tell us a little bit more on how you'll meet. But let's get started here with how you're going to see your future spouse, your first impression. We have compassion, King of Swords. We have tulip, friendship, and gratitude. See, I really feel like you already know this person. It's like they're like a friend from school or something like that. Give your relationship a chance. And we have getting to know each other. And for this person, we have fertility. We have Three of Wands. We have Sacred Lotus with alignment. No mud, no lotus. We have deception. And we have you deserve love. So I do feel like it is this person that is, coming out of the divorce or coming out of the breakup or something like that. I see you more in a place of, I don't know, just doing your thing. And maybe you're the one that is going on like a business trip or something. But I really see you being in more of a place of, I love myself. I love who I am. I'm so aligned. I'm so like, I'm popping, I'm woo. And I feel like this person is going to see it, especially with the fertility and the alignment. I really feel like they're going to have you, they're going to admire you a lot. And especially with the fertility energy, there's really this feeling of you having a glow up and them not expecting you to be so hot. Them not expecting you to have transformed in such a powerful way. And so there again, there is that really strong, sexual attraction, physical attraction that I really feel like it is going to bring you two closer together. But I feel like this person, again, I really feel like they are still going through, kind of releasing someone and kind of letting go of a situation. And so it's like they want to move forward, but they can't really do that. And I feel like you're going to see that with the King of Swords especially. They could present themselves as a little bit cold or just emotionally detached, because I feel like they're going to be really sweet and they're going to be really gentle with the compassion and, again, like friendship and gratitude. And we even have here like the sentence that comes with it. Let's be grateful for the people who makes us happy. They're the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. So I really feel like there is this feeling of like this person is so sweet and so kind and so like, but at the same time, like there is this more emotional detached energy. It's like for a friendship, they're amazing. But as a lover, I feel like you're not going to see that straight away. But I get this feeling like from your side, there's this big curiosity on, all right, I kind of want to get to know you more. I kind of want to dive things a little bit deeper, and I want to see more of the situation. I want to explore more here between the two of us, but maybe not big expectations. I feel like you're going to try and balance your emotions a little bit, because I feel like you don't want to think too much of this person. You don't want to think too much of the situation of this relationship. However, I do feel like there's a part of you that cannot help but be not curious. There is a part of you that cannot help but wonder if there is something that is going to happen here. And I mean, it clearly is, because this is your future spouse. So yeah. But I definitely get this feeling of like, you may even get this feeling of, even though you may have not seen each other for a very long time, there's this feeling like the bond is there, and there could be this immediate connection. There could be this immediate, just spark. And this doesn't even have to be someone from your childhood, but they could be from your hometown or something like that. And you never really got to know them. But with a friendship and getting to know each other, I do feel like there is already some sort of acquaintance level here. But for how this person is seeing you and seeing the whole situation and their first impression, I definitely get this feeling like they're seeing you as way too good for them. It's like you're so incredible and I cannot give you what you deserve right now. I really feel like they're going to have you in really high consideration, but because they're kind of moving away from a toxic place, I don't feel like they're going to feel ready. I don't feel like they're going to be in the emotional space to give you more. And I definitely feel like with the Three of Wands, this could be the person that is traveling. And I also get this feeling of like them seeing the potential in this and wanting to expand this connection, wanting to do more in this connection. But I feel like it kind of frightens them a little bit. And I feel like it kind of blocks them a little bit, because I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like it makes them scared with the possibility of them getting hurt again. And especially if they are going through that divorce process, of them potentially getting hurt. I'm also getting, for some of you, with this facade and the whole divorce thing, it may not be their divorce, but it could be their parents' divorce. And so it's like that may have been something that it really scarred them. And not to mention that, I do feel like they are heartbroken, and so they may have gone through a breakup or something. But I feel like there's something deeper going on here, and it could be something that is very deeply imprinted in them. So it could be like a failed marriage, or their parents' failed marriage, and I feel like that kind of influences how they view love and how they view commitment and how they view all of those things. So yeah, kind of feel like that is going to be a little bit of an obstacle here, but I feel like it's not going to stop the two of you from getting to know each other. I feel like more at your expense than this person's expense, because I feel like they don't really want to invest too much energy here. Okay. Let's pull some timing here to see when you might be meeting this person or re-meeting them, reconnecting with them. This is going to be a more general one, and then we're going to pull more tarot to figure out, like, this is the specific human time, and then we're going to get into a more energetic time and what is going to be happening when you're going to meet this person. But we have spring, we have summer, that's interesting, and we have within a year. Okay, so that is your time frame here. I do feel like there could be some pretty strong spring energy here, especially with fertility. You could have some pretty strong Taurus in your chart. It doesn't have to be, but I definitely feel like spring could be significant. And then it's like you get to know each other, and by summer you could already be like official or something like that. But I definitely feel like this person is going to have a big struggle with opening up and letting someone in. But let's see here, what else do we have in terms of timing? So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, we have over here the Queen of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles energy. So there's that strong earthy energy towards Virgo, Gemini. But honestly, I do feel like you're kind of single and thriving and just doing your own thing. I feel like you could be working more on your healing and more on yourself. Again, that glow up and just like, let me take care of myself, let me pamper myself. And maybe not really looking for anything too serious. But I feel like you can't help but kind of wonder, where is this relationship going to lead the second you meet this person? But I definitely feel like what's going to be happening here, I feel like you could also be having like your heart a little bit blocked or more closed off, not wanting to really connect with people, or the possibility of you getting hurt, a little bit like this person was wondering if, like, how is it going to be if I get hurt from this relationship as well. So you could be kind of healing through those things and trying to open your heart a little bit more. But I do see you very career oriented, focused on your singlehood, maybe even, dating around, going on a couple of dates and just doing your own thing, being single like you are. And yeah, again, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if you kind of have a rebound thing with this person, or, just it may start very sexual and then the relationship builds. All right. But again, we have this summer energy here with the Virgo energy, so it could be Virgo season. But yeah, we also have here Capricorn Aquarius, so it could be Capricorn Aquarius next year or something like that. And yeah, so let's pull here some advice for you for how you can align with this person better. From your side, what can you do to connect with this person a little bit more? Yeah, they clearly want you to focus on your career. Prosperity lies ahead. Conclusions are within reach. Okay. we also have here a personal issue reaches resolution and you're very close to achieving your goal. I really feel like your career is on a really, really nice path, so keep working on it. And I also get this feeling like from your side, we were talking about like healing and just focusing on yourself, focusing on self-care, self-love, being single. I feel like that is also very important because I feel like you were going through massive healing, and that issue, you know, that healing process, I really feel like it's very close to coming to an end. And I feel like the more you do that healing and the more you focus on yourself, the more you're going to glow up, and the more, I don't know, I feel like the more you're going to be more connected with who you are and more connecting with the life and the energy that you want to have for yourself. So I really feel like the key here is like keep doing what you're doing, keep focusing on yourself, keep focusing on your career, keep doing your thing, and I feel like eventually you will get there. Okay? Because especially if this is a business trip, I feel like it could be you, and so that could be why your guides are kind of saying, hey, focus on your career, because by you focusing on your career, you're going to be attracting that business trip. But I also feel like it could be this person that is kind of going home because they are going through that, healing process, and they're kind of letting go of someone here. So there's a little bit something like that. But yeah, I think those are your messages. So I hope this resonated. Hope it got you excited for meeting your future spouse. Definitely let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. You can also, if you want to support me and connect with me any further, I do have my private readings and my Patreon listed down below. On Patreon, we have twin flame readings, spiritual path readings, self-care content as well. So if you're in that mood, which it appears that you are, definitely go check it out. But you can also check out my other two channels, the Sunny Virgo and the Sunny Virgo Tarot, for zodiac cosp and zodiac sign readings. And that is it. So love you very much, wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pal number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Tiger's Eye, you're in the right place. Let's get right into it and see how you're going to meet this person. We're also going to look into your first impression of each other and when you're going to meet your future spouse. Okay, so let's get started here with make me love. We have conflict, incompatible, rejection, differences. We have communication, text, call, social media, confession. We have control issues, dominant, obsessive. We also have growth. And then from the tarot, we have Empress, 5 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, we have an extra one. 10 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, I kind of feel like one of you, this seems to be a common thing, but one of you may have been, in this case, I don't necessarily feel like it could be love. It could also be career, where someone is kind of disappointing with their career or is going through a little bit of a rough time with career. And I kind of feel like they're trying to keep control of their life and trying to, just find something that they can find some support in. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but it could be that the way for that to happen could be through communicating with other people, getting to know other people, and we do have that social media energy there, and especially with the Ace of Swords. It could be that this person, I do feel like it could be this person that is going through a little bit of a more tough time in career, or with a relationship. It's like they could have gotten out of a relationship where they are still kind of trying to let go of that. But I feel like they're trying to find a little bit more balance within themselves and trying to find a little bit more release and having fun and, just breaking free and enjoying life. And I feel like they're going to find you very beautiful. And so they could start kind of following her on social media or something like that. For some of you, maybe you do have like you're a content creator, you're an influencer, something like that. And you share your work through social media. And it could be that something you do really resonates with them. And they kind of approach you saying like, hey, really good job, I really enjoyed this, thank you so much, like appreciate what you do, or something around those lines. And I feel like it just starts growing and developing into something. To be honest, we're gonna see on your first impression of them, but I kind of get this feeling like you may be you may think that it's a bit sus. It's like, what do you want? Especially if you don't have a following, especially if this is just like they start following you and then they kind of, they either start liking your posts or comment on your posts, they send you a little DM or something around those lines. And it's like, okay, what do you want? But I definitely feel like you're going to be in this place of like really beautiful glow up. You're looking good. You're feeling good. I really feel like when it comes to you, you're just minding your own business. And I feel like this person is the one that is going to have all the work. But I definitely feel like this could start with social media here. And I'm also getting something around, maybe not necessarily social media, but it could be, I'm getting something around like a coffee shop or somewhere where you may go quite regularly. And this person kind of sees you. And it could be that thing. It's like you go there regularly. This person goes there regularly. And you kind of just start connecting with each other. Or this person sees you and they find you really cute and really hot and really attractive. And they kind of want to talk to you. So one day they kind of approach you and you start talking. But I especially with the obsessive energy there, I don't really get it like this person is a stalker or anything like that. But it could be, again, I feel like this person, to be honest, I feel like this person just needs someone to talk to. Because I really feel like they could be going through a little bit of a rough time. Maybe they really wanted to do something where to have a particular thing approved and it wasn't approved, especially with the rejection over there. And I feel like that is something that is really weighing on their heart. And I feel like they find people. They could have some pretty strong 11th house Aquarius energy here. Because I feel like they find communicating with people and getting into, the community and just meeting new people and meeting new energies and getting inspired. I feel like that is their way to release, and that is their way to relieve stress. So I feel like there's something going on around those lines. You could also be shopping flowers or plants or something like that, because you also have that there. I'm also working supermarket, so it could also be it. Even though this card is actually like in a hospital emergency room and everything, I don't think that is the case. I do get this feeling of like day-to-day stuff, a place where you go regularly and this person sees you regularly and they just, gets to this point where it's like, you know what? You're attractive. Let me talk to you. So, yeah. But let's take a look at the first impression. That may also tell us a little bit more around what's going to happen. But let's see. I'm really curious with your side. So, we have clarity. We have prosperity. Oh, that's cute. We also have finances and career. What did I tell you? Let your friends help you. We have over here the moon. We have Nostorium, victory and conquest. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. And we have Camellia, destiny. It's not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in yourselves. That is so beautiful. That is so freaking beautiful. Because I even feel like this is more how this person will make you feel, and not so much how you view them. But let's see here. We have empowerment. We have 3 of cups. The tuberose, dangerous pleasure. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. That's interesting. We also have heart-to-heart conversations. And this could be the one. God damn. Okay, so I definitely get this feeling. Let's start with this person. Because with this empowerment and dangerous pleasure, this person who sees you has a wild one. This person sees you like, especially if you are, I feel like for most of you, you could be like self-employed, an entrepreneur, again, maybe a content creator or an influencer or something like that. You could work with social media quite a lot and go your own way, go your own path and do your own thing. And I really feel like this person admires that so much because, again, I really feel like they could want something similar to that, but they cannot have it. I really feel like they could have been going through a little bit of a tough time when it comes to it. And it's like they admire you so much because you have something that they cannot have, or they feel like they cannot have and that they cannot create in their lives. But I definitely feel like this person is going to find you very inspiring. And with this empowerment, there is really this feeling of inspiration as well. It's that thing. I really feel like this person gets inspired by other people's stories. And so I feel like they don't even... I even feel like the intention that they approach you with, it doesn't necessarily have to be with, I really want to connect with you because you're attractive. It could generally be like, I'm really proud of you, or I really love your work. Like, keep going, keep doing what you're doing because you're inspiring people. And especially with the 3 of Cups, it could even come more from a place of, let's just be friends. I would really love to connect with you. I would really love to get to know you more. But as friends, like, inspire me. There's this feeling of like, teach me. Show me, So they could even be wanting to work in the same field. But I really get this feeling of like they see you as so inspiring and has like this old soul. I also feel like you have this youthfulness to you, especially with a dangerous pleasure. But at the same time, you have this old soul, wise soul that this person really wants to connect with and really wants to learn from. But then we have hard conversations, and this could be the one. I really feel like the more they talk to you, the more they get this feeling of, oh my God, you're it. So I feel like this person could actually fall in love with you quite quickly. Not necessarily like the first time that they meet you, not necessarily like that, but I definitely feel like, to be honest, it could take them like 3 days to fall in love. After that, they're already like, yep, you're it. But I definitely feel like this person is not, I don't think that they're expecting to fall in love with you. I also feel like there's something around like, maybe they were expecting something a little bit more spicy. And because they are attracted to you and because they do admire you and they do, like what they see, they could be expecting something a little bit more like that. But I feel like they fall in love with you so quickly that it's like, okay, that is like so behind me, that they don't even want that anymore. But your first impression of this person, super detached. I feel like you're going to be like super aloof, not really looking at anything, not really looking at, I don't know, like this person's intentions and seeing it has, oh, this person actually wants to, connect with me, wants to take me on a date. I feel like on your side, there with the moon, I do get this feeling of like, there's something going on there, but I don't know what it is. And it could be this feeling of like you having the feeling of maybe this person just wants to get into a more, sexy time kind of thing. Maybe this person wants to take advantage of me, of my career, of what I've built, and not really coming from a place of true inspired energy and true like, I want to learn from you. There could be a little bit of this energy. It's like, I feel like you suspect of something, but you don't know what it is. But we were talking here about like how your first impression of them is more related on how they make you feel. Because I really feel like this person is going to make you feel super wealthy, prosperous, confident, successful, and super duper aligned. And I really get this feeling of, I also feel like you could have a better impression of this person when it comes to their job than it actually is. Because again, they're really hurting a lot and they're really disappointing at something. But I feel like you're going to look at them as, you're telling me this because you're also going through that, because you're also working on your career and you're also thriving. And so you want to empower other people. And I don't think that is the case. I feel like it's a very different energy here. I really feel like they're just really congratulating you on something because they do desire that they would have that. And I feel like they also get this feeling of like, I know how hard it is to have that. I know how hard it is to make that happen. So like, congrats, like truly. But again, then this person kind of falls in love. But I also get this feeling of like, you may see this person has someone very confident, not that they are not, but I get this feeling like it's like they're struggling so much more than what you think that they are. But I also feel like your first impression with this, let your friends help you. I feel like your first impression is going to be like, oh, this could be like a great person to have a community with, to connect with and probably ask for advice and ask for feedback. Like this person is super open and super welcoming. That's amazing. So I really feel like you're going to see this person has career, has just a friend, just, nothing love related. Super, super like, it's like this person may even eventually, has the whole situation moved forward. They may even tell you like, oh, I have feelings for you. And you're like, oh, wait, do you? It's like, I feel like you're going to be caught like totally off guard. So in this love story, this person is clearly the one that is falling in love first. But yeah, I kind of feel like their intention at first, it is with the mixture of you're inspiring me, but I also find you cute. So it's like, okay, let's see what are you up to? You could also, if you work from, we were talking that thing of the coffee shop and everything, and we have here the 3 cups of going out. It could be that, this person sees you working at that coffee shop or something like that. And, or it's like they always see you like thriving or something like that, especially if it is that thing of like the supermarket, they see you and you dress really nicely. There could be this feeling of like this person just assuming something out of you when it's not really the truth. But if you do work at a coffee shop, it could be that they see you like working really hard and just putting your efforts in, and they think that you're very successful. And they may even ask, like, the conversation could start with, like, what do you do? Like, you work from here. What is your career? I would really love to work from anywhere. You know, it could start a little bit with this energy. But let's pull some timing here for you. All right. So, we have very soon. Well, I want to look at that. We also have within a week. Oh my goodness. And we have spring. So if you're watching this when this video is uploaded, spring is actually pretty freaking close. Because I'm watching this like I'm recording this mid-February. So until spring, it's just a stretch. So this person could be coming in really, really soon. It could even be that you kind of start seeing each other, or this person starts following you like within a week. And then around spring, this person actually does something, and this person actually moves forward with you. But this is the more human time. Let's see what is happening energetically when you meet this person. So, woo, okay. Oh my God. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. The Two of Cups. Okay. And we also have the Five of Swords. With the Four of Wands, so I kind of feel like this person is showing up when you're kind of questioning, will I ever find love? Will I ever, find the person that is my future spouse? You know, will I ever find my future spouse? Will I ever kind of get into a relationship? Maybe it's been a while, but I also feel like you're kind of, just doing your own thing, just going your own way, connecting with that career energy and just focusing on yourself. And I feel like you may sometimes even question if you are doing the right thing, if you are on the right path, if this is the career for you, if this is the thing that you want to create, if this is it. And I feel like this person, like the message, whatever they say, I really feel like it is going to make you feel elevated. I really feel like it is going to make you feel like, I really needed to hear this, dude. And I feel like that's also why you kind of have this energy of like wanting to connect more with them. Because like you really came out of nowhere, but you lift me up and you really made me feel good. So thank you for that. And thank you for your feedback. I really appreciate it. But I also feel like energetically, you could be having a little bit of a trouble like trusting people, especially trusting the opposite sex or whatever sex you're attracted to. Maybe you had a couple of nasty experiences. And so you could be coming from this place of I don't know, not really trusting people, not really trusting anyone, and not really trusting love or relationships. And I feel like this person is going to change that whole thing. So let's pull here some advice to see how you can align with this person and this relationship a little bit better. There we go with the Aquarius energy. Don't fall. Okay. It fell. But, oh goodness. Oh my God. Okay, so we have a time to give rather than take. Be bold and make the first move. Step out of your comfort zone and bring love into the situation. So, I kind of get this feeling of, first of all, there is a feeling of allow yourself to dream. Excuse me. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to fantasize a little bit about your future spouse. Allow yourself to fantasize a little bit around how things are going to happen, and that this could be like the love of your life, a fairy tale romance, whatever you want to fantasize. Allow yourself to do that. But I also feel like with this step out of your comfort zone, it could be that you may need to step out of your comfort zone and maybe, share your work on social media. And that is how this person is going to find you. Go out to that coffee shop and work there. That is how this person is going to find you, I do get that strong feeling of like social media and coffee shop. But I also get this feeling of allow yourself to be the person you want to be, even if you feel like you're not it yet. So what I mean with this is you want to dress in a certain way, even if you don't feel like you're able, or it's like, even if you don't feel like you have the permission to do that, you already have that permission. You just have to give that permission to yourself, because from the universe, from your guides, from God, whatever you want to call it, you already have it. And you're already that person. Your higher self is already that person. It's already dressed in that way, already does this. Their career is already that one. It is totally up to you to start doing that. So I really feel like there is this big energy of who do you want to be? Start becoming it. Start dressing like it. Start acting like it. Start speaking like it. Start walking like it. Okay? you already have that person within you. You already have that dream version of you within you. And it is a matter for you to kind of step forward and be that person. Do it. Okay. So yeah. Pal number 3. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped. And if it did, if you enjoyed this reading, definitely smash the like button for me. And don't forget to subscribe for our other Futures Pals pick cards. And you can definitely check out the other 2 ones that I have on the little cards. You can also check out, if you want to connect with me any further, you can check out my private readings and my Patreon. On Patreon, we have Twin Flame readings, Spiritual Path readings, and we have self-care content. Okay, so if you're interested in that, have a look. If you want Zodiac Cusp and Zodiac Sign readings, you can definitely check out my other 2 channels, the Sunny Virgo and the Sunny Virgo Tarot. Okay, so with that being said, I love it very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello there, pal number 4. Welcome to your reading. So, if you chose the Opalite, you're in the right place. Let's get right into it and start over here with the Make Me Love Love Oracle. And we're going to start by looking at how you'll meet your future spouse. Then we'll look into when. And then we'll look into first impression of each other. And we'll look into when and some advice. Okay, so let's get into it. We have distraction, addictions, numbness, avoidance. We have, deception, manipulation, lies, secrets, confusion, uncertainty, unsure, restricted. That's interesting. We also have gifts, surprise, presents, offer. Okay, this is a very interesting energy. We also have mysticism. Okay, we have King of Swords, the Chariot, the Hierophant in reverse, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. To be honest, I'm kind of picking up on a little bit of twin flame energies, but it doesn't have to be. But if you resonate with that term, this could be your twin flame. But more than anything, I wouldn't be surprised if there is already some sort of history here with you, or within you and this person. So this could definitely be an ex, and this could definitely be someone that you were like in a serious, solid, committed relationship here. And I kind of feel like this could be talking about the next time you'll meet this person, not necessarily how you're going to meet the first time. But for those of you that this is someone completely new, completely different, this could be that you have some pretty tough past life history and past life karma here that could complicate things a little bit. But I wouldn't be surprised if this person kind of you either meet at a bar, or it's like I see someone getting drunk here essentially, and I kind of feel like they could, to be honest, they could be approaching you with the wrong reasons. I feel like this person could start by approaching you with a little bit of a player energy. I'm really not surprised if this would be like at a bar, or this person, for example, if you already have some history here, like drunk texting you or drunk calling you. And I don't think that they mean what they say, because I feel like this person is going to start from a place of like, I don't know, being very clear and being very like straightforward, supposedly, on like how they view you, and it's like, oh, you're so beautiful and so handsome, and I really see this connection with you, and it's like you're an angel fallen from heaven, and it's like, wow. I don't think they mean it. I think they're trying to get into your good graces so things can move forward and they can take you home. Not the best way to start with your future spouse, but I mean, it is your future spouse, so I guess it's going to take that way, right? But I really don't see this person. This could also be you, by the way. But I really don't see one of you wanting a commitment here. And again, for some of you, this is an ex, and when they approach you again, I don't think they want a commitment. All right? Maybe this is even like how you literally met your ex. It could be. But I definitely feel like there's this feeling of like trying to pamper you and trying to sweet talk you. Maybe even like getting you flowers, or buying you a drink in this case, you know. But I don't really feel like things are going to go in that direction here. For some of you, again, if this is someone from the past, I do feel like this person could kind of, you know, pass by your house and surprise you, literally. But for most of you, I am picking up on something like this person being drunk, or this being at a bar, or someplace. I don't really know, because I don't really drink, but some place where you're able to get drunk, or where you're able to get into this place of distraction, you know, and just drinking and kind of avoiding problems. I'm also hearing library. I wouldn't be surprised. It could even be that, you know, this person is kind of like out and about, especially if you already know this person. This person is out and about and you're like at the library, or you're just like at home reading a book or watching a TV show. It's like you're not really indulging in any of this. And this person just kind of jumps out of the blue. This is really interesting. Okay, this has to be the more interesting one of all the piles, but let's see where we go with that. We're going to get into your first impression of each other, or how you're going to see each other when this happens. And hopefully we'll get a little bit more information around the, you know, how you'll meet this person. But we have animals. We also have here the world. We have trumpet, gentian, power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. That is interesting. We also have flogs, unanimity, and harmony. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. This is so interesting because I don't think that this is how you're viewing each other, or at least here in this portion. I feel like this is your energy. This is your, like, what you're doing at that moment, and not really like how you're viewing this person. But we have pay attention to the red flags, exactly, and reconciliation. Holy shit, what did I tell you? But we have here truth. We have the 9 of Cups. We have violet, faithfulness, and modesty. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge, and the heart for truth. And we have passion and healing family issues. So again, I don't think that this person is really like approaching you with the best intention. And I feel like you freaking see it. This could also be like, you could have someone that you're healing from. And that's why I feel like you're kind of with your, you're kind of with your antennas out and really like kind of being, okay, hang in there, crap, because this is not working. Like, this is not, I don't really trust this. I don't really see something good coming out of this. And I feel like you're just so secure in yourself, and you're just so connected with yourself, that I feel like you're not really letting anyone else's energy kind of getting in the way and, I don't know, like, stop you from having what you actually want, you know? But with this trumpet, it's interesting that the sentence that comes with it is like, to get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. So I get this feeling that, again, there is this strong energy of this potentially being an ex, someone you were connected with. And I feel like this is even like coming forward has advice, but I also feel like it could be what goes through your mind is like, well, maybe this person just needs a little bit more time. Maybe this person, you know, they have changed, but they are drunk, and so they don't really know what they're saying, or they like they're out of control, and maybe we can talk about it tomorrow when they're sober and we can have a serious discussion. But it's like at that moment, I don't think you're really indulging in any of it, because you're just seeing red flags all over. You're just saying, I'm going to repeat the same cycle. I'm going to repeat the same mistake. It's just going to be the same thing all over again. And I don't want to do that, because I really see you being very powerful, being very in tune with yourself. We even have here like a bunch of animals. So it's like you're super connected with your spirit guides, super connected with your higher self and your healing journey and all of that. And I feel like you want to protect yourself at all costs. And so I feel like reconnecting with this person, it's not very inviting for you, I would say. And then for this person, we literally have the 9 of Cups, which is the card of like a little bit of indulgence. So again, this person is drunk. This person is, or they are like on drugs, whatever the case may be. This person is not themselves. They're like totally out. But I get this feeling of, with the passion and healing family issues, I don't know. I really feel like they approach you with a different energy. And it may not even be that they don't, it's like pretty words and they don't mean any of it. But it feels like they don't say the right things. It feels like they don't say what they actually want to say. And that kind of frustrates them, you know? Because I feel like they have realized that you are the one, that you are wish fulfilled. They have realized that, you know, you're the person I want to have in my heart and in my life. And it could even be that you kind of push them and trigger them a little bit into that point. Because when they do approach you, they could be very horny. And so they just kind of, they're just drunk texting you or drunk calling you like, hey, I'm horny, like let's do it. And again, I feel like you're not really at it. You could be at home with your pets, not really like, nah, I have my little dog over here, I'm good. Like, no, I don't need any other energy here. And the thing is, I feel like your rejection kind of pushes this person into, oh my god, wait, but I do want you. It's not just about that. It's like, I want more. So I definitely feel like there is this feeling of this person kind of waking up, but excuse me, at the same time, not knowing how to say it, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to react, or not knowing, how to invest in this connection. So I feel like they're kind of lost. I feel like they're like all over the place. But this is so interesting because like this is your future spouse, so you will eventually figure things out together. But it's really, really interesting. And I do feel like for most of you, this is like your next, like the next time you'll meet or next interaction. It could be something like that. But again, it could also be that if this is someone from a past life, it could also be that this person, again, they kind of approach you and you're both at a bar or at a club just doing your thing, and this person kind of approaches you with this intention. And it is because I feel like first of all, they're drunk, but also I feel like they're also healing and hurting from a relationship that didn't work. And so, again, it's like their first intention, it's not going to be good. I really have to tell you, it's not going to be good. But I feel like then it starts getting to this point where it's like they may even open up a little bit. If you don't know this person, they may even open up a little bit. Because again, I feel like they're drunk, so it's like they have no filter. And so it's like, oh, don't say that because I just went through this breakup and it's like I'm hurting and I need a little love to tender to my heart. And I feel like they're going to dramatize things a little bit. But I feel like then things kind of shift for this person. It's like, well, maybe I don't want just, this passionate side. Maybe I want more. I also feel like you could be a bit sassy and this person is going to love it. Just saying. So don't be sassy. Just be whoever you want to be, because this is your future spouse either way. But let's see here. What do we have in terms of timing? All right. So we have next week. Man, this timing has been really quick. We also have very soon and coming quickly. Yeah, man, this is happening really, really quickly. Holy cow. Okay. Well, this is like the humanoid timing. Let's get into a more spiritual timing and see what is the energy that is happening whenever you're connecting with this person this way. So what is happening here energetically? What is the timing surrounding this? So we have 9 of Wands. This is 9 days. So again, it's really, really fast. I'm also hearing you could be on the 9th of a month. So if that is coming up soon, well, I mean, we always have a 9 of the month, so of course it's coming up soon. But we also have the High Priestess. We have the 9 of Pentacles. And we have the 6 of Swords. To be honest, you're going to hate me for this, but if this is an ex, this person is going to show up exactly when you're moving on. And exactly when you're feeling like really good being single and really good, like, I don't care about you. I'm like totally done. And maybe that's why you're also like feeling a bit sassy and it's like, I'm not going to, like, please don't. Because I really feel like you could push this person away completely. Because I feel like you're just like super focused on yourself. And 4 of Pentacles, like, yeah, 5 of Pentacles, I really see you like knocking this person off. And it's like, don't bother me again. Because I really feel like your defenses are going to be up, especially when it comes to this person. I don't necessarily feel like this is your energy around love. I feel like this is your energy around this particular person, or this type of energy. And so you're kind of just blocking it out. And, maybe you're just blocking out players. And this person is definitely starting off as a player. And I just feel like, but again, for most of you, I do feel like this is the next. And I feel like you're moving on. And it's exactly when you're moving on that this person is coming through. So you could already be in this energy. That's why it's happening like really soon. But it could be that you're still kind of dreaming of each other. You still see each other in your dreams. You feel each other's energies. And yeah. But I just see you like so focused on yourself and so like you're just doing a thing. And this person is like, hi, not really, you're not over me. And then boom, stuff happens. I'm really curious like to see how the thing, how, you know, the relationship kind of evolves from this point, like moving forward. Because I see you like really rejecting this person or pushing them away, you know, not really wanting to interact with them. But I guess we'll come around. But I feel like one thing that you should know is that you're definitely breaking cycles. We have here 2 9s, we have the world, and we have another 9 here from this person. So I even feel like you're already on the 9s. You're already finishing up cycles. You're already like thriving, doing your thing, being independent, being powerful. This person is still not in the 9s. You know, it's like when you reject them, they get into the 9s. They get into the endings of the cycles. They get into the last chapters and finishing up and closing up chapters, closing up doors. And I kind of feel like you're already on the new chapter. You're already on the new way. You're already on the new place. Okay? Because I even feel like this person, it's like they know that they're attracted to you, but I feel like when they approach you, they don't know if they still have feelings for you. But then you reject them and you push them away and you show them your great self, and this person's like, oh no, wait, I actually have feelings. And you're my wish fulfillment. I don't know. This person is weird. I don't know. But let's get here some advice for you on how to better align with your future spouse, how to better align with things. So this may actually not be what you're expecting. You know, maybe you're expecting like a lovey-dovey new love. Maybe it is new love, but it's going to start as a player, you know. And yeah. But the good news is we even have here, expect powerful change. We even have here your hard work's paying off. Like your healing is paying off. You're really like doing so freaking good. You were good enough, you know? It's like you're really getting into this place of really feeling yourself. You have strong earth energy. Wow. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, all earth signs. But, excuse me, this could be of significance to you, but I really get this feeling of like, keep working on yourself, keep working on your career, keep focusing on yourself, and just like bubble. Okay, bubble around you, protect your energy, protect who you are, but just know that this situation right here, that is changing. That is really changing. And I really feel like just by you being you and just by you giving to yourself rather than allowing other people to take from you, it is going to push this person into who they're supposed to be and the relationship that the two of you are supposed to have. Okay? That is incredible. This person could also be an earth sign. But yeah, if you want to find out more who this person is, definitely check out my previous pick a card on who is your future spouse. But essentially, your advice here is just like, keep doing your thing. Okay? And just know that you are worth a lot more than this person is initially, offering you. So don't settle. Keep your, bars, your walls a little bit up, not too much to the point that you kind of, just block everyone out, but just protect yourself and know that you deserve a lot more than a player or someone that is someone that is unsure, someone that is kind of hesitant on, I don't know if I like you or not. It's like, be the badass that I know you are. Okay? But yeah, so I also feel like it's interesting because bottom of the deck, we have this healing and transformation. I feel like this person, when they approach you, they weren't expecting for you to already have healed. They weren't expecting this transformation that you have gone through. And so I feel like they thought that they could, to be honest, what I'm getting is that they thought that they could take advantage of you and that they could kind of lure you in a little bit. And again, if that was something that happened in the past, and I feel like you're not there anymore. You're in this healed energy, feeling super confident, feeling super powerful, feeling successful. And it's like, keep doing that. Please keep doing that. But yeah. So pile number 4, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. And definitely let me know in the comments how it resonated. But if you want to connect with me a little bit further or support me a little bit further, you can check out my private readings and my Patreon. Those are going to be down below. Over on Patreon, we have twin flame readings, which I was mentioning that this kind of looked like it may be. And spiritual path readings. We also have self-care content, so definitely take a look. And if you want zodiac sign and zodiac cosp readings, that would be on my other 2 channels, the Sunny Virgo and the Sunny Virgo Tarot. And that is it. Excuse me. So, with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.